Почитувани ваши екселенции, почитувани гости, дами и господа. Добро дојдовте на овој значаен диалог помеѓу Република Северна Македонија и Стопанската комора на Дубај, со активно учество на Владата, стопанските комори и представници од бизнис секторот. Ми представува особена чест најнапред да го поканам председателот на Владата на Република Северна Македонија, неговата екселенција професор доктор PM Mickoski, да се обрати со своји воведни забелешки. Председателе.
Благодарам. Esteemed President and CEO of Dubai Chamber of Commerce, Mr. Mohammed Ali Rashed Lootah, the other members of the delegation, esteemed representatives of our Macedonian business community, I wish you very welcome at the HQ of our Macedonian government. I expect that today you will have very fruitful and sincere meetings. That might be a good opportunity for our Macedonian business community to establish a good network with the Dubai Chamber of Commerce and to deepen business relations between our both beautiful countries. I will, if you allowed me, I would like to bring to your attention a couple of facts that probably might be a part of your interest. First, let me inform you that during the past 4 quarters, we reached growth of our domestic product above 3%. This government was elected approximately 15 months ago, and since the very beginning, our biggest priority is economical stabilization of the country. We would like to present ourselves as a business-oriented government that would like to support business opportunities, to develop business opportunities, to bring as much as possible FDIs, foreign direct investors, and to support domestic direct investors. The result of that activity is significant growth of investments during the last second half of the previous year and the first half of this year compared with the same period previous years. Third quarter 2024, we reached 3% growth of GDP. Fourth quarter 2024 and first quarter of 2021, we reached 3.2%. And second quarter of this year, we reached 3.4% real growth of GDP, although we have nominal growth of GDP for the second quarter of 7.8%, which is something very, very important for all of us, because at the very beginning, when we shaped our budget for this fiscal year, some of the international financial institutions were very much concerned that we will not be able to rise up to 7.5% growth of our nominal GDP, but we reached even above 7.5%. So this is something which is for us very important. We are accelerating construction, we are accelerating tourism, we are accelerating agriculture, especially we are very much focused on exporting agricultural products, which has been produced by our agricultural workers. And I think that so far we are doing well. Of course, there is still a big slot for improvement, but so far we consolidated economy and we created a good business environment. There are no anymore politicians that are exerting pressure on businesses. And this is something very, very important for this country, because bearing on mind experience from the past, that was a huge problem for the business community. That was my first milestone, to free business from the external political pressure and to let business to grow freely. And this is something that is bringing added value to our economy so far. Maybe those achievements are not that big, analyzing the numbers, the digits, but if we analyze European market, because our biggest trading partner is and consumer of our goods and products is European market, then you will conclude that we had a very amazing achievement, because European market is facing a huge challenges, especially talking about automotive industry. During the introductory meeting prior to this official part of our meeting today, we talked about a little bit about that. And I think that so far we are providing a good solution, and we are supporting our exporters to the European market. We are still competitive, and I think that your idea of finding another window of opportunity, especially into the African growing market when it comes to the automotive industry spare parts, might be opportunity for our producers. Some of them are present here, so later today you will have a meeting with all of them, and you can dive into the substance about your proposal that might be found attractive by some of them for the future development of their businesses. Let me bring to your attention also that tourism is a part of our priorities as well. We are growing during the past 7 months since the beginning of this year by 15% when it comes to the visitors and 10% when it comes to the overnights. Now we will have so-called out of the season period, but I know that our tour operators are working on the tourist offers to some of the European countries, and I know that some of the tour operators already have agreements with some of the EU tour operators for visitors out of the season. It will be not surprise for me if we increase the number of tourist visitors up to the end of the year, maybe by 20%. And if we reach more overnights until the end of the year by 20 or 25% compared with the 2024, that will be amazing success for all of us. Compared with the other Balkan countries, that will be amazing if we will be able to reach 1.5 million tourists during the whole year and 4.5 million overnights during the whole year. So that will be a good achievement, and this is our, I would say, milestone. And of course, to continue by growing GDP, and I would be not surprised if we reach even 4% for the third or fourth quarter of this year. Budget consolidation is almost done. I think that this year our budget deficit will be lower than 4%. Capital expenditures are doing well. Of course, we had some breaks due to some problems which are a burden or legacy from the past, but however, we are providing solutions, and I think that we unlocked all potential challenges, and now we are moving fast forward. We are realizing, we are delivering, and this is something very important for all of us and for the government. Of course, construction and capital expenditures with the focus on building highways, express roads, railways, schools, and other types of capital expenditures are our priority. That is impacting on the growth of our domestic production, and I think that this is the reason why we are accelerating growth of GDP. Inflation rate for July was 4.8, 4.9% annual based. There was a slight decreasement in July of 4.4, 4.5 on an annual level. Based on a monthly level, we have 0.2%. We are expecting until the very end, we have average inflation rate approximately 4% or below 4%. And we will continue to work to consolidate inflation rates around between 2.2 or 3%, which will be our milestone on a short range. Therefore, I think that those indicators might be a good recommendation bearing on mind, as I said, challenges and situation which is occurring nowadays in Europe and elsewhere in the world. We are an emerging market, and we would like to develop ourselves. And as I said, as a government, we would like to present ourselves as a business-oriented government. So we will remain on disposal. My cabinet will remain on disposal. Members of the government will remain on disposal. Whatever you think that we might be helpful, please do not hesitate to come back to us. I know that business community is very much inspired, and they were waiting for your visit. I know that you have, as I said, very friendly, sincere, and fruitful meetings today. And let's work together. Let's do some business in the future. And thank you for having you with us today.
Your Excellency, Professor Dr. Rashed Mickoski, thank you for the great speech, and distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I'm honored to speak to you today on behalf of Dubai Chamber, and would like to thank you for your warm welcome and hospitality. Earlier this year, we were privileged to host His Excellency the Prime Minister in Dubai. The visit marked a significant milestone in the growing bilateral ties between our nations. Today's gathering builds on this earlier visit and reflects our shared commitment to further deepening this partnership. During the 5 years between 2020 and 2024, the non-oil trade between our markets reached $495 million. This long-term trend is one positive engagement and growing opportunity. With the information that Your Excellency just announced, I think there is a better chance to expand these numbers to higher numbers that will benefit both nations. Dubai offers an investor-friendly environment, world-class infrastructure, and global connectivity. With its advanced logistic facilities, 2 international airports, and dynamic digital ecosystem, our city is uniquely positioned as a hub for Macedonian enterprises to scale their growth across global markets, especially markets of fast growth such as Middle East, North Africa, and the African sub-Saharan continent. At the same time, our businesses, member of Dubai Chamber, they're very keen to understand the opportunities in North Macedonia, both trade and investment opportunities. Therefore, we're looking forward to engaging with the private sector today, hoping to agree on certain platforms of collaboration that will be reflected very soon in the bilateral trade numbers. Looking ahead, we believe that our partnership holds great potential and for collaboration in areas of trade, sustainability, and digital economy, a sector that we put a lot of attention on, and we're aiming to have the contribution coming from digital economy reaching 20% by year 2031. Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, Dubai Chamber remains committed to supporting the collaboration with North Macedonia. We stand ready to connect our business communities, facilitate impactful partnership, and unlock mutual benefits. I'd like to conclude by reaffirming our appreciation to the government of North Macedonia for the warm welcome extended to us and for your continuous dedication to strengthening bilateral ties. We look forward to tangible outcome from today's engagement, and we'd like to welcome the North Macedonian business community to visit us in Dubai so we can connect them with the relevant business partners. Thank you very much.
Thank you, dear President, for those nice and humble words. Once again, on my behalf and on behalf of the government, I wish you very welcome in the city, in Macedonia. Please enjoy. And as I said, let's do business.
Благодарам, Екселенци. Со овие обраќања го завршуваме јавниот дел од сесијата, пошто ќе продолжиме со тркалезната маса во работен формат. Благодарам.